put on your headphones. Then start your adventure. Wait, you guys are missing all this. Shit, that's my bad. That's my bad. There we go. You missed the intro. It doesn't matter. Your innocence? Shut up. Anyways, like I said, I'm gonna refill my water bottle. I'll be right back. Oh, right, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna open the ad screen. The ad screen. Ad screen. Oh, they changed the colors in the Twitch dashboard thing. Really pog. Anyways, I'll see you guys in a bit less than 3 minutes. Right? So I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Right back. Ah, my legs hurt. Oh, the legs. Okay, I'm back. What the fuck are all those hydrates? Quotes. Quotes. What the fuck are you making me do? Yeah, it's gonna be a P screen. P stream. Jesus. Okay, let me check real quick. We throw the old name generator away. We did the posture check. We did the hydrations up until 6 minutes ago. How many new ones did quote spam? Well, I'll be able to tell you shortly. 10 new hydration requests! Woohoo! Doesn't belong on Twitch? Well, have you seen some of the recent categories? I'd say something else. B-stream meta, exactly. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna reject all of those. But you will get your points back, because I'm kind like that. I'm not gonna immediately drink. That's bad for the bladder. I'm not gonna immediately do that. I'm not gonna just finish peeing and then drink again. That's not good. I need to see whether or not the advertisement is over. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, cool. Send a few new hydrates. Yes, that's how it works. Flush out those kidneys. No, I will not. Anyways, there we are. This is a little creature. Any settings we need to worry about? This feels a little on the loud side. We'll do it like this. We are playing with mouse. Full screen, yes, yes. There's difficulty in this game. I don't like that. There are no hints by default. I don't like that at all. Alright. Are you guys ready to play God? I am. There we go, new game. We are playing normal mode. Thank you. Suitable for players who are not familiar with this type of game. That's us. Or at least me. There will be hints given in red text to help you navigate through the levels. You may change the difficulty level at any time to challenge yourself. The door to a wonderful world is now open in front of you. We hope you enjoy your adventure. We just got some type of bonus with 50 points. Pog! Posture check. Yes, my posture is good. next stream, you'll be able to check it yourself when I have a face cam on. Now you just have to believe me. I love how it works. Anyways, normal mode. Because and with we, I mean I am a newbie to this game. It was an urban legend. Write your troubles down on a note. Hold it in your hand at midnight and pray. God, please help me. Then God will hear your plea and change your fate. It was only a legend though, that has gone viral for a brief period of time. Fucking TikTok. Except from modern urban legends. Ooh. We find ourselves in a house. We are a girl with a chandelier. God, will hear your pee? Aw, man. Why did you have to say that? That's weird. A lot of dots. Oh, we don't have a mouse in this game. Okay. Ugh, my head hurts. Where am I? What's happened? You finally woke up. Oh, it's the little thing talking to us. I've been waiting for so long. I was beginning to worry that you might never wake up. It's a talking dog. And are you... Ooh. My pet? Ah. Then he said a word, said a bad word, and Streamlabs punished him. Even though I turned it down as much as I could, the filter. So, whoopsie. Please don't do that. Anyways, is this creature my pet? Must stay calm. How dare you call me a pet? Do I look like a pet? Well, yes. I am your servant. Don't you remember? The pet, servant, I mean, in the BDSM world, this is basically the same thing. Servant? Servant? What is this talking dog going on about? Am I having a dream? Servant, as in, you could help me fetch the newspaper? Have you lost your memories? Lost my memories? Yeah, you fell down the stairs yesterday. Oh yeah, that's not worrying at all. Then you passed out. Hello? If you pass out after falling down the stairs, you need to be brought to a hospital. I thought you might have hit your head, then take her to a hospital. I fell? But my head doesn't hurt anywhere. There's no bruising. Anyway, let's both settle down a little. How about a quick test? Oh boy. It's the holidays. Now, look into my big, beautiful eyes. And tell me, what is my name? Fluffy? Fluffy, my ass. Well, guess you really did lose your memories. My name is Will. So, Mr. Yagosh, when you asked who is Will, this is Will. We found Will. Sometimes he goes by Willy, but this is him. Gesundheit, danke, dankeschön. Willy? Yes, Willy. Willy Wonka? No, it's just Willy. I don't own a chocolate factory. Also, don't you know that chocolate is dangerous for dogs? Oh wait, I'm not a dog. Oh boy, it seems worse than I thought. Oh no, it's second-hand memory loss. The most dangerous kind of all. Listen to me carefully. I am not a dog, and you're not a human. Bro, what? That doesn't sound right. We are gods. Pog? What? Yes, that's right, we are gods. How did you know what I was thinking just now? I'm a god. Of course I know. As gods, it is our job to change the fate of the humans who ask us for help. Humans encounter all kinds of trouble in their lives, and sometimes they pray to us, hoping for miracles, as they call them. Look at me saying I'm not going to narrate the entire story, and here I am, balls deep, narrating everything. We can help them and grant their wishes. Or not. It's all up to you, of course. Wait. Stop babbling so fast. I don't understand what you're saying at all. Also, these sounds in my ear are not good. I'm not babbling. You're just too slow. Up top, down low, too slow. Appreciate my narrating? Thank you. Then I appreciate your appreciation. Also, I can't click. Oh, you know what? Let's start with job orientation, shall we? Come over here. It's time to do some work. Hold on. Are we starting already? Yes. I still don't have a clue on what's going on. Besides, didn't you just tell me that we're gods? Why do gods have to work? Also, I just saw what Dan sent. He sent it to me on Discord. That's pretty funny that you that you got timed out for that. I won't repeat it just in case Streamlabs like mutes my mic. But it's a funny comment. Anyways, we are gods. Why do gods have to work? Don't lie to me just because I've lost my memories. I was not lying. In any case, if you don't finish today's work, we won't have any dinner tonight. Please repeat. Okay, he called the dog. He called it a horny dog. Horny dog, because of the horns. And it's a dog. Well, it's not a dog. It's a god. It's a backwards dog. Anyways, the horny dog, yes, and that got you timed out. If I was any faster in my brain and like it wasn't almost 11 AM, then after saying horny dog, I would have muted my mic. Why didn't I think of that until now? In any case, if we don't finish work today, we won't have any dinner tonight. Fine. See that small red box, the exclamation mark? This is a message from the human today. Alright, let's see what she has got herself into this time. I want to go home. Okay. Oh, we click on it. My name is Li Wen. I'm a senior at Yingnan High School. Today I went to a nearby court to play tennis for the first time since I had moved to my new place. It was a very poor maintained court, so I guess hardly anyone ever uses it. The light over the tennis court is maintained by some of the residents themselves. The dim light bulb kept making a buzzing noise. 1, 2, 3. I had just hit all 30 of the balls that I had, so I picked up the now empty basket. I walked to the other side of the court and collected the balls before hitting them all again. No one else was on the tennis court. All I could hear was the sound of the balls hitting my racket and then bouncing off the ground. The light bulb flickered twice and went out. I picked up most of the balls and left the court, walking towards a small alley. I had walked through it earlier on my way to the court. The alley was always dark no matter what time of day it was. I kept humming to myself quietly in my head just to be less scared. True, same. I arrived at my apartment and suddenly realized that my keys were not in my pocket. I tried to think back. I must have left them at the tennis court. If the light hadn't suddenly gone out, I would have noticed that they were not on me. Well, I'm not sure if I agree, but sure. Well, this sucked. It was too late to go back to the court, not to mention that I might not even be able to find the keys without any light. A desk lamp was on in the manager's office, as was the radio, but nobody was in there. I stood outside the window and waited for a long time, but Uncle's son, who was supposed to be on duty tonight, never showed up. The motion sensor lights in the hallway kept turning on and off every few minutes. I was beginning to feel a little scared. A late night talk show was on. The hosts were talking about a popular urban legend that had also been making the rounds at school. It said that if you wrote a note to God in the middle of the night, then God would solve all of your problems for you. Jing was really into this stuff. Well, if such a God really exists, maybe he or she could help unlock the door for me? Or make Uncle's son come back to his office soon? Please, please, Li Wen. Ooh. This is a hint. Because it's in red text. We learned that. Hints will be in red text. Also, I just disagree with this entirely. You can feel in your pockets without light. See? Keys were not in my pocket. Light doesn't change whether or not you can feel keys in your pocket. But it's fine, we're gonna start. 1, 2, 3. Well, do people always write to gods just because they forget their keys? Not always, no. But humans are exceptionally annoying. You'll see a lot more random nonsense of all kinds in the future. Forget about why she asked for our help for now. Let's take a look at how we may help her. Now, use this pen I just gave you. We can slice this letter into several pieces. Now see, some of the pieces are black and some of them are white. To prevent logical chaos, some of the pieces cannot be moved. These pieces are designated in black. Meanwhile, the white pieces can be moved anywhere with one exception. No white piece can go past the first or the last piece. Now that you understand the limitations in moving these pieces, you may feel free to move the white pieces around. After you rearrange the white pieces, these events will happen exactly as you want in the human world. If your rearrangement has altered the previous causal links within the events, naturally the ending of the letter will be changed. Well, that's about it. What? Are you telling me that I could change what has happened to the human by moving those sentences around? Exactly. Isn't it straightforward? Oh gosh, that is so awesome. Can you do it too? Only the person who is holding the pen is capable of doing this. Go ahead, give it a try. Once you make your decision, just select OK. Alright. So this is the hint. So I'd say that we move this to here. Probably. So first she selects her stuff, and then the light bulb flickers and goes out. But now we only have 2 things, so... But yeah, it's a really cool type of puzzle. Yeah, I think so as well. The alley was always very dark to begin with, and with the light gone, it had become pitch black. I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Ooh. I kept having a feeling that something was going to happen. Scenes from horror movies and homicide shows I'd seen suddenly flashed through my head. Since I was too scared, I turned around and picked another, longer way home. The detour was a crowded and lively street. It was full of people hanging out and waiting in front of bars. A lot of arcades were still open. I was planning to head straight home and go to bed, but I saw the latest version of Stuffed Sir Spotty through the window of an arcade. Hey, there's some text highlighted in blue here. That means it's a term achieved in our dictionary, poggers. The humans' letters often include some special terms related to their day-to-day lives. These terms will be highlighted. Since we are gods, there's nothing that we don't understand. Therefore, whenever we encounter one of these strange terms, a definition for them will automatically appear in our dictionary. We may either select the highlighted blue text to see the explanation for the specific term, or browse all the archived terms in the dictionary. By the way, similar to the dictionary, we also keep a record of the profiles of everyone who has written to us. All you need to do is select their header pictures in the letter selection screen to read about them. Oh wow, being a god is so convenient. Anyways, the latest version of the Stuffed Sir Spotty. Oh, how cute is that? Cartoon cat character by British artist Kevin Clifford. It quickly became a global phenomenon because of its unique style and laser-sharp eyes. Its success lifted Clifford out of poverty and made him a worldwide sensation overnight. According to Kevin, the inspiration of the character came to him during a short trip. Cool. Whew. Lots of words. Unfortunately, it was not for sale. I had to get it out of a claw machine, and I'm not very good at those. I spent almost all the cash I had on me, but I didn't come close even once. Miss, we are about to close. Please check your belongings and don't leave anything behind. I lowered my head in disappointment. I noticed that there was a bottle of some kind of drink on the counter that had appeared out of nowhere. Perhaps somebody had forgotten it there. I picked it up and threw it on the trash on my way out. I got home and turned on the light. All of the boxes I had moved in 2 days were still lying all over the floor. Tomorrow. I'll unpack them tomorrow. I'm too exhausted now. At least the shower felt great. I got out of the shower, climbed into bed, and immediately fell asleep. Good night. Woo! First step! We did it! Now the alley that has a broken light bulb. Oh, now it's the alley that has a broken light bulb instead of the tennis court. Right. Therefore, the girl would not have left her keys at the dark tennis court. Even though it was only a tiny change, you have indeed changed her fate. More importantly, you might have changed more than what we are seeing right now. The impact of this tiny event could last for a long time, maybe even influence her entire life. A chain reaction like this is called the butterfly effect in the human world. We still can't be certain of how big the impact to our future is going to be, but keep in mind that our power has a potential dangerous side to it. We must never abuse it. I understand. Well, we are done with this letter. Let's go back and see if there are more. Oh, we are done. Woo. Being a god is so easy. Don't get too excited, you still have a lot to learn. I have fetched the letters for you up until now. From now on, you should be getting your own letters. I have placed a mailbox at the bottom left corner of the screen, which is hidden. If the flag is up by the mailbox, it means that there are new letters inside. Did you hear a sound like ding ding just now? I don't know. Maybe. It's a new letter notification. When you hear that, it means that some new letters have arrived. You've processed all of the letters at hand. Go and check the mailbox. Got it. It's up, so we have news. So much talking. Talking wise, I'm not sure if I'm gonna narrate everything. Because it's a lot. There's a lot to talk about. We have a lot to talk about. There's a lot to talk about. Also, there's something wonky with my... There we go. Right, okay. Good. Well, there's either a new character or we continue with her. I'll leave it up to you guys. What do you want? Do we continue with Li Wen or do we check the new character? Yeah, see, now we're split. Now we need a third person. I know there's other people here. There's Dan, there's Sandra. Go with Li Wen. Wow, so domineering, so decisive. But yes, I will. I am also invested. Oh, there's a link between the two. Sometimes we might see multiple people from 2 or more people at the same time. Why do humans have so many problems? In cases like this, you have to read through both messages in one breath before we can start working. So it doesn't really matter in the end. It doesn't matter. Trying to see how long I can hold my breath. I don't think I could finish 2 letters in one breath. Really? It's just a metaphor, bro. What should I do to find the other letter after reading the first one? After reading one letter, you might see the next letter option. Whenever you need to switch between the 2 letters, just use the next letter option to switch back and forth. So we're not really voting after all. Apartment building. Old. No elevator. I have to climb stairs every day. Past midnight when I got back from tennis practice. Noticed something at my door as I walked to the 4th floor hallway. Was that a bouquet of roses? And the Sir Spotty toy I had seen in the arcade a few days ago. I had a sudden sinking feeling of anxiety. I had been getting strange emails starting the day before yesterday. This was the first one. I have been watching you for a long time. Write back to me. And however you want to interpret this Kalmoji. He might be shitting out a lot. Or running. Or... At first I thought maybe someone had sent it to the wrong address by accident. Or it could have been some random phishing email, so I didn't pay any attention to it. The next day I received another one. Please write back to me. Ree. So I have no idea what those weird symbols mean. Yeah, that's alright, no worries. And whoever had written these emails seemed to think that we knew each other. My cell phone suddenly buzzed in my pocket. I had a new email. Clicked on the email app with a shaking finger. We shall finally meet soon. It's a heart. It's a little heart. Anyways, yeah, she is getting stalked. Yeah, you're right. I couldn't understand those symbols at all, but the words in the middle. All of a sudden I felt a chill down my back, as if I was being watched by someone. Or something. But my body had frozen and I didn't dare turn around. I looked into the reflection in the glass of the window in front of me, trying to see if there was anything behind me. There wasn't. I was just being paranoid. Still, I decided to go and spend the night at Jink's place just in case. I walked towards the staircase, but then I heard it. Footsteps coming upstairs, closer and closer. Who could it be at this late hour? Could it be the one who had written those emails? I immediately turned around and ran back to my apartment. But I lived alone. What if they broke in? He would force me into the corner, pull a chainsaw out from behind him, and cut me into pieces. Oh god, no. I stopped at the door of my neighbor, room 414. I choose you. Help me. No matter how hard I knocked, nothing happened. I tried not to cry so much that it would be heard, but the tears were already streaming down my face. Calm down, Liwen. The footsteps stopped at the 4th floor and were now moving towards me. There was only one more corner between us. It was too late for me to hide in my own apartment now. I held my tennis racket up. I swung it down as hard as I could with my eyes closed when the person arrived at the corner. The person I had hit wobbled and fell down the stairs. It was Uncle Son! He seemed to just be going around the building and picking up the trash. Uncle Son was laying on the ground and he was not moving at all. Oh my god, what have I done? God, please help me. Please, please. Liwen. Well. What's the orange thing? Nothing happened when we knocked. So we might meet the neighbor who will open the door for us. Maybe. Anyways, next letter. The last words. It had been 10 years. I had been cursed since the incident. Every time I picked up my paintbrush, my mind would start tormenting me. Wreaking havoc. Wreaking? Wreaking. For 10 years I hadn't been able to paint anything. I was suffering, and I deserved it. By now, I had spent all of my savings, yet I was still alive. A friend was kind enough to set me up with a teaching job at a high school, teaching the art class I would start tomorrow. It wasn't particularly well paid, but for someone who had been living without power, water or heat in his apartment, it was like a burning pit of charcoal in the middle of a blizzard. I was grateful to my friend. Ironically, I had just bought myself some charcoal earlier today. I thought I might be able to leave something worthwhile to the world as a painter before I died. That's depressing. Yes, I wanted to make one of those final masterpieces. I set up my easel. 1 hour passed. 2 hours. 3 hours. I had to put down the brush. Even if I managed to paint something, how would it be different from all the other garbage in this room? It would just be another piece of soulless trash. Just like me. All trash. I poured the coal into a basin and put it on the bathroom floor. I put on my best clothes. I carefully made my bed. And I lit the coals. I tried the doorknob and realized that the door was not locked. I chuckled. That was careless of me. I double checked all of the doors and windows, making sure that they had been locked and sealed. I couldn't take any chances. I lay down on my bed. All I could see was her face. Here I come, honey. Sorry for making you wait so long. God, I am ready. Please take me away. When Zauren. Why are we playing a depressing game? Quote, hello? I don't like this. He got a job. Bro, I was not prepared. You love it? I don't. Bruh, it's... happy endings. Yeah, let's hope so. There's more than one letter. The white pieces can be moved left and right as well, in addition to up and down. Since it will impact the fate of both people, you must be careful when making your decisions. Drink yourself over it. Yes, I will take a sip of water. But not too much. Okay. Well, this is the only thing we can move. Oh! That's good. No matter how much I knocked, nothing happened. I tried the doorknob and realized the door was not locked. That's good! Yes! Yes! God, I am ready. Please take me away. A lot of dots. What? What was that noise? I struggled to sit up in my bed. My head felt like it was going to explode. Damn it. Just a little longer and God would have taken me. Whoever had made that noise, be it a burglar or a utility guy, I would never forgive them. Excuse me, sorry for the intrusion. I sneaked into my neighbor's apartment. It was completely dark inside and smelled funny. It was so hard to breathe in this apartment. I wonder who would live in such a place. Well, that's the kicker. I shut the door right behind me. I accidentally knocked over some jars that were shelved next to the door, and they made some very loud noises. Still, nobody responded. I suppose there really wasn't anyone home. I looked out for the peephole while I held my breath. A thin, old, humpbacked man walked by the door, with empty plastic bottles in his hands. It was just Uncle's son, the manager. Phew. This one is easy too. Yeah, exactly. As Shakespeare once said, security is mortal's chiefest enemy. Which could mean that overconfidence is man's greatest enemy. Which is the same thing. Okay. Who? Shakespeare is one of the greatest writers in human history. Overconfidence is man's greatest enemy? Well, I am no man, Pog. Okay, then do you remember this person's name? I have it on the tip of my tongue. You should pay more attention. His name is Wen Zhaoren. Okay, I have a bad memory. I get your point. It's only easy because you are just getting started. You will see soon enough. We did it! Woo! We saved the gamers. What does this yellow star mean? When you see a yellow star, that means you have unlocked all of the possible endings of that particular event. Oh, should I try to collect all of the yellow stars? Oh no, that won't be necessary. Our job is just to help the humans with the troubles. No matter how many times we try or how many endings we unlock, for the humans there is only one ending to each story that they will ever know. So it doesn't really matter whether or not you unlock all of the endings. In that case, what is the star there for? Well, I know you're asking me, but to be honest, I don't really know. Well, we have new letters. Well, it can't be a farewell letter after you just got your life saved. Hello? Somebody had ruined my plan. Damn it! I sat up and realized I could barely stand. The entire room was spinning. I felt so nauseated that I almost threw up. Just a little longer and I could have seen her again. The room was completely dark since I hadn't been able to pay my utility bill for a while. I lifted my foot and tried to take a step, but I tripped over my easel. The brushes and paints fell all over the place. I crouched down and slowly started to pick them up again. It took me a while as I was so exhausted. I put out the fire and opened the window. I stumbled upon my flashlight and pressed the button. Boom! That's not good. Hello? What? I heard a deafening explosion. Was that a gas explosion? Blue term. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, he probably has the flashlight. I'll just read this real quick in case we need to know any of this. Drastic expansion of volume caused by the heat and additional gas produced during the burning. Concentration of a particular combustible gas or vapor necessary to support its combustion in air must be within a range known as the flammable range. Carbon monoxide is between 12 and 75%. Blah, 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 blah. Coal burning or indoor gas leaks could still cause the dangerous gas to reach that range. But he just opened the window. I don't get. Sources include candles, lights, stoves, as well as possible sparks that are generated by electricity. Turning on a flashlight. Oh, there we go. So he shoots. Ah, okay. So we open the window first and foremost. I thought he already opened it before he turned on the flashlight. I thought I saw a slender figure of somebody fall down in the fire before I passed out. When I woke up, the doctor told me there was a 17-year-old girl who had been sent to the hospital along with me. She hadn't made it. What? Fortunately, however, I was still alive. I had third-degree burns all over my body. I lost my right arm and I couldn't speak. This is not good. Couldn't even do something as simple as ask what the girl's name was. God, why? Why didn't you just kill me instead? When Zauren. First we open the window. Oh, we do that already. First we open the window. We open the window. We try to go for the flashlight. Wait, no. Maybe it's this. Yes, okay. So I think we open the window. Then we take a while for it all to air. And only then do we put on the flashlight. I think that's the order we need to do. Open window. Try to do something. Doesn't work. Exhausted. Fresh air. Does us good. Filters out the gas. Then we do the flashlight. Okay. Who's there? I pressed the button on my flashlight in a hurry and the white light almost blinded me. Ah! I saw a shadow fall to the ground. I quickly turned my light towards the sound and saw that it was a girl that I had never met before. I checked to see if she was still breathing. She was. I remembered a school picnic during my junior high years. I had done the same thing to scare a girl in my class. She didn't faint even though I had done it intentionally. Kids today are so weak. Shut up! I carried the girl into my ventilated bedroom, laid her down on my bed and pulled the sheet over her. I went back into the living room and picked up my paintbrush. I tried to remember her panicked face when she saw me. I suddenly had a new feeling. A feeling that I could paint something special this time. And yet, I just fell asleep with the brush in my hand while leaning against the wall. Whoa, that was so scary. Don't want to see anything like that ever again. Yeah, same. Hello? Well, if you do want to see it again, you can, but we don't. While you're reading a letter, select replay to review the entire letter again. But I don't want to. I wonder though, why can we see all of these images? Aren't we just reading their letters? Yeah, good question. Technically, we are not actually receiving handwritten letters from the humans. You could think of these letters as a manifestation of their name of the dog. That's why they include more than the text you are reading. Sometimes we will receive the images of what they see, or even how they feel. Whoa, that's really amazing. Yeah, it's pretty pog. But we got an S rank. Everyone is alive. Woo! How did you feel? Well, it was fucking tense. Everything felt so unreal. Am I really a god? Have I always been living here? And has the sky outside always been so red? It's even snowing outside. The weather is so weird. I have no memories of any of this. Is any of this real? Of course, don't worry about it. Your memories will come back to you slowly. Anyway, don't you think this job is perfect for you? And it isn't too hard either, is it? That's true. It is more interesting than I thought. While it's interesting indeed, it's also rather serious. From now on, I won't repeat myself anymore. Some of my previous instructions can be found in the help menu. The content in the help menu will also grow as you learn more about your job. However, you might not be able to find everything you need in there. For instance, if you forget or didn't pay attention to what I've told you, you might never be able to hear it again. So the truly important information, as you see here, will be highlighted in orange text. Things in orange text are extremely important. When you see something in orange, you should always slow down your reading and pay extra attention. Jesus Christ. Now, answer fast. Which one of the following words were highlighted in orange in what I just said? Extremely important. Extremely important. See, I knew this was going to happen. You have to remember the importance of every word in orange text. Was it not right? Was it the wrong one? As long as you pay attention to them, it will be very helpful in completing your text. If you don't, you are likely to get stuck in some of the more challenging tasks. We are going to restart the game now to teach you a lesson. What? Did I mess up? You forgot to save your progress. Can I save? You have to restart the game all over again? Not. Oh. Bruh. That's fucked up. Hello? How do I even save? Like, I thought it auto-saved. Whatever. Continue from auto-save data. Yes, haha, CAC W, we forgot to save. Haha, we never got an option to save. Let me press escape. See, nothing happens. How do I save? How did you feel? Ooh, everything felt so unreal. Am I really a god? Have I always been living here? And has the sky always been so red? Yes, we see this. I need to watch the orange things. Orange things. Won't repeat myself. He says for the second time. Not be able to find truly important information. There we go. Okay, it's the truly important. And then the extremely important was between stars. I thought it was orange. Truly important information. I think. Correct. Woo! We did it. Woo! Yellow and blue. Yellow highlights digital messages in a text message or email. Blue highlights messages left in a fax or note. But blue underlined was also stuff. Ah, there's so many. Ah, so many things. Yeah, we got dog tricked. Won't remember it all. True. Orange text is extremely important. Yes. We are going to have another quiz. No. Jesus Christ. You forgot to write orange text, gag. It's this one. Or this one, actually. I feel like these are both fine. Really? Nah. Not again. God damn, what? Is there a skip? No, whoa. I really thought you did this on your first try. Yeah, whatever. I have ADHD. Shut up. I'm paying attention to chat. I'm narrating for all of you. Oh, I skipped it. Kick W. It's the really, is it the second one? God damn it. I'm not gonna lie. I really thought. Well, now we know. Okay, I'll make sure not to skip as much. Aren't you a being of knowledge and wisdom? No. Maybe they switch positions. You don't know. Truly important. Okay. Orange text may appear, not only in my words, but also occasionally in the... Ah, that's why orange text is first. Text in all our colors, such as yellow and blue. Yellow highlights digital messages in text, message, or email, while blue text highlights messages left in fax or note. See, and then here, it says orange text again. And I thought they meant that one, and not the orange text that was in orange. Like, hello? How mean is that? I had this one in mind. I was thinking of this one. Were highlighted in orange text in my previous dialogue. Yeah, haha, okay, it's my fault. Orange text. God damn it. Ooh, correct. Ooh, truly mastered what I have taught you so far. Yeah, we only needed all the tries you gave us. You are truly my master. Aside from the orange text, in normal mode you will also notice a lot of red text. If you read those words very carefully, you might find some clues that could help you solve the puzzle. In normal mode, such clues will be highlighted in red. They might help with your deductions. If you ever find yourself stuck in a puzzle with no idea how to proceed, pay special attention to the red text and you will surely be able to make progress. Whew. Alright, it seems like you should do just fine now. I can take it easy too then. I believe as you go along with your tasks, you will eventually make the right decisions. Besides, I can see that you have already made a choice. A choice? Yeah. I told you at the beginning that handling the prayers from the humans is our job. However, whether to help them or not, and how exactly you want to change their fates, is completely up to you. I see that you have chosen an S ending for them all, which means that you are choosing the path of absolute kindness. Well, they were asking me for help, so of course I should help them. What's the alternative? That I should torture them instead? Not necessarily. Just want to remind you that the path of an absolute kindness is not an easy one. Especially when you receive letters from two different people. You have to make the ending for both sides an S. That's good to know. That's good to know. Simply achieving an S ending for just one of them won't be good enough. In other words, you have to solve two people's problems at the same time. See, well, I'm sure I can find a way. Okay then, by the way, I suppose you don't remember your own name either. Your name is Myth. Pog name. Myth? You are a god who can manipulate people's fates through stories and puzzles. That's why they call you Myth. You might not know this yet, but you are actually quite popular in the human world. Some of the urban legends that have been circulating are stories about you. Wow, I didn't know I was so impressive. Even though I seem to have forgotten a lot of things and I'm still adapting and trying to learn, I do feel like helping people and that makes me happy. True, Nappy 2. Nappy 3 maybe. Nappy 2 squared. Nappy 4. If I work very hard, could I possibly grant wishes to everything in the world? Everyone? Well, you'd be buried by all their letters first. However, if you try your best, you should be able to shape the world a little closer to your liking at the very least. Got it. I'll try my best. Well, from now on, let me know if you have any questions. After all, it's just the two of us here. I read this and you say Cat MC. So it's not just the two of us, I think. Maybe it is. I don't know. Cat. Okay, cool. Cats. Yeah, sure. Oh. There's an intro that's very laggy and stuff. Is that on purpose? Or is it just my laptop not being able to handle it properly? Why is it so laggy? I don't like this. You don't remember it lagging? Shit, I was... God damn it. I was afraid of that. Spotty! That's a cat. Okay. Can I skip it? I can't skip it, so we have to watch the lag. Aww. Cute. Cool. Let's see what kind of letters we're getting today. Ooh, letters. There's a lot of them. Okay. How do I say? Yes, save. Save. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna say, now we watch it on YouTube. But first, I need to make sure the coast is clear. So, real quick, intermission screen. As I also mute the game options. We quickly mute the game, just for a second. Well, this isn't bulk. I had a download going at a very slow speed. And it's a big file. And it got cancelled downloading. So now I have to download for 8 hours again. Anyways, that's not the cool thing. I'm glad you guys are liking the game. I'm just not liking the fact that my downloads did a dumb thing. Let's see where we are. Let's see. Yes, I agree. There's a Chinese version. Then there's the OST for a long time. Switch review. Well, we'll just have to click on the Chinese opening. Oh, it looks the same, basically. Let me pause you. Well, good enough. Up the quality a bit. Full screen it. Go back to this thing. And instead of opening that, we open this thing. Should be working still. Is it? There we go. Nappy 1 versus YouTube video, yes. I mean, I got it. Like I said, for some reason my internet is being shitty. And I'm so annoyed that the download failed. It was it was over halfway done. It had like 2 hours left. And now it has 8 hours again. I hate it. Anyways, it should work. Well, now it's all in Chinese because it's the Chinese version. So I'm sorry about that. No English version. But it's about the song anyways. True. Wow, you guys are so in sync. Noise. Alright, well. We're not... No, don't do this. Shut up. That's not a spoiler. Don't worry about it. Do not worry about it. Let's see. This is Twitch. That's good. You can stay. Can I retry it here, the original one, or then does it download it again? Yeah, shit, it downloads it again. I don't want that. Well, whatever, my download is ruined. Download ruined, everything ruined. Entire life ruined. Okay. No longer depressed. We're back in will. Options. We got our sound back. Oh, we cannot scroll this way. We have to scroll this way. Okay, well, lots of things. There's stuff here. And there's this. Oh, hog. And these two are intertwined as well. Why does... Oh. Well, we clicked it. Let's make sure he has a bit of a happy life. There's one more thing that could help with your work. That's history. History? That sounds like something I can use to review all of the endings that I've unlocked, right? Smart girl. Every ending you have come across is archived there. When you run into something that's too complicated, try referring to the history for inspiration. You don't have to... Stars for this one. Oh. Oh, I didn't do it... Oh, you're right. I didn't unlock all the... Oh, right, all the endings. But they said that was normal. They said that was okay. The dog said that was fine. Oh, right. Regarding the history archives. In here we can browse all of the possible endings to a letter. They are displayed on the right. Furthermore, they are arranged in the same order as the small squares you see when you open a letter. They are arranged in this order. Suffix. Start, A, B, C, okay, whatever. Ending with one small I is the one you are currently viewing. This could be helpful with my deductions too when the number of endings increase. Exactly, as for how you want to use it, it's totally up to you. So, put out fire, opened window, lift stool, blah blah blah, flashlight. So these two probably the other way around. Oh. Oh wait, no, this was the... That was that one. And this was the one we went for. And this was the bad one. So there's two more, because we can do more changes. So we could replay it, but... Don't want to. Or do we want to? What do we want to do? Up to you guys, though I am getting a bit sleepy. So I'm probably gonna do like one, maybe two more. So if we do a double, then I'll do like one of the doubles. And that's probably gonna be it. I was up early this morning to go to the gym. It was early, illegally early. I was in the gym at, I think 8 AM. Maybe like 8:05. Shit early. The first two ones. So I'm gonna guess that's Li Wen and we already know those two. What? We know Li Wen. We don't know this. Hashtag fit girl. Okay, cool. We just do that then. Oh, ah shit! I saw a mosquito, but he left. Yeah, Li Wen, a new guy. Yeah, exactly. Shit! I saw a mosquito, but I wasn't fast enough to slap it. Yeah, we go for them. My new partner and first day at new school. This problem was so difficult. So I started the test and it looked like some kind of Asian curse torturing my fragile mind. A box of chocolate milk suddenly appeared on my desk. My favorite. I opened it up and started drinking it. It was delicious. Li Wen, what are you doing during an exam? Pray to the letter God from a mosquito to a disappear true. Miss Yang pounded her fist on my desk. My eyes went white. There was no test. No Miss Yang. Not even my favorite drink. Chocky milk. What chocky? I was laying in my own bed, still wearing the t-shirt I had put on for tennis last night. How had I fallen asleep like this? Suddenly, I remembered that I had found some strange things at my door last night. I carefully opened the door and looked outside. There was nothing. Was it all just a dream? In any case, what time was it? I checked the clock on the wall. It was 9:10. I rushed to school as fast as possible. The second period has just begun. It was tennis class today. Our school was famous for its emphasis on so-called quality education, which meant that unlike other schools, we had classes in stuff like tennis, art, and so on. even for senior students, so that they could get some exercise and release some of the stress from schoolwork. Not many seniors enrolled in these classes though. Everyone had bet their whole life on the upcoming Gaokao, the National Higher Execution Entrance Examination. Jesus Christ, yeah, we're not gonna read all that. It's final exams. It's final exams. Dutch people, you know them. Eindexamens. Oh, wait. Sorry, no, click. However, I still had no idea what I wanted to do in the future. Tennis. Nor what major I would be interested in. Tennis. Suppose I would just go with the flow of tennis. Carried the racket under my arm and ran onto the tennis courts. Usually I would just do some hitting practice during the class. But today, I was here with a purpose. Last time, I had accidentally hit the knucklehead Rocky from class 3 when I had been practicing my serve. He insisted that I had done it on purpose and challenged me to a match to settle the score. What kind of obsessive, obnoxious man was this? He's in class 3 and his name is Rocky. What do you mean? Well, today was a day of our duel. I had agreed to his proposal with 30 boxes of chocolate milk as the wager. My favorite. We would play a doubles match for one set, and we got to pick a partner for the opponents. I picked Wang Shang as Rocky's partner first. He was probably the weakest out of all the people present today. My darling chocolate milk, here I come. Rocky pointed to someone behind me. You'll partner with him then? I turned around and I saw someone who was looking petrified, someone whom I had never even met. The stranger introduced himself as Jimmy. He said he had just transferred from Hong Kong today. Huh. A transfer student in the last semester of senior year, and from Hong Kong no less. That was peculiar. Never mind, I needed to win my chalky milk first. Since he had enrolled in the class, he could be really good. Maybe this would be my lucky day. Just one game later, I realized I had been kidding myself. That sneaky Rocky. He must have known the guy didn't know how to play at all. Wang Shang might have been only a 2, but that would make Jimmy a 0.2. A hint. He barely even knew how to hold a racket. It's still a hint. No matter. For my precious chalky milk, I would have to do it alone. Half an hour later, we were at the tie-breaker. For those of you who don't know, a tie-breaker is when they have equal scores and they need to break the tie. The score was 7-8, their match point, because you have to win with 2 points difference. If I could win this next point, I still had a chance. Otherwise, I would have to go buy the chocolate milk myself at 7-Eleven. I was standing on the right side at the back. My head was soaking wet, and sweat was dripping down my ponytail onto my shirt. Jimmy was standing on the left side at the net, and I could see he was sweating through the back of his t-shirt too. Here came the ball. It was aimed at the center of the back court to my left. I squeezed the racket in my hand. A sudden twist of my ankle. Swing. I fell to the ground and completely mishit the ball. So if we switched our positions, Jimmy still has a chance, I think. Even worse, it went straight into the back of Jimmy's head. Jimmy fainted. Oh no, did I just give him a concussion? But I clearly remembered that he was standing much further left, wasn't he? Li Wen. Alright, there we go, next letter. My name is Jimmy. Today was my first day at Yingnan High School as a senior. I flew from Hong Kong to Beijing only a few days ago. On my first night, my suitcase, which held my laptop, still hadn't arrived at the hotel. I was bored out of my mind and decided to go down to the arcade to kill some time. There I saw a girl with long hair. She had come into the arcade with a basket of tennis balls, and she was sweating from head to toe. She wanted to get the Sir Spotty doll from the claw machine. I wanted to get it too, but earlier there had been a couple hogging the machine for a long time. Throughout my childhood, my father would always buy me anything I wanted. It was usually Game Boys, computers and stuff like that. Nothing outrageous. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, so I never really understood the feeling of wanting something so badly but not being able to get it. Okay, I don't like you. I looked at her from a distance. I watched her fail and keep trying, over and over again. Her expression looked so funny and so cute. I felt a strange urge. I had gone to an all-boys school in Hong Kong, and I also wasn't someone who liked to go out that much. I had never really met very many girls, and I had never learned how to pick up girls. But today felt different. I really thought she was extremely cute, and I had a special feeling about her that I didn't really understand myself. I didn't want to miss the chance of getting to know her. I mustered all of my courage and decided to get her attention. I wrote down my email address on a piece of paper. Then I bought a drink and quietly left the cup on the counter of the claw machine with the note under the cup. Now I just needed to wait for a response. The first night, I didn't get any. Oh wait, it's the fucking thing she threw away. First night, I didn't get an email. Must have been too late. She would write me back the next day, I thought. The second day, all I got was junk mail. The third day, nothing. Maybe she had lost a note by accident. Maybe she had washed it in her laundry. Maybe I could find out what her email address was instead. All I needed to do was hack into the cashier system of the arcade. I could get information on all of the customers who had paid for tokens using mobile banking. And I could get more than just their email address, like their real addresses. And bank accounts, oh no. He is not only spoiled, he is mentally deranged. So I did it. I mustered all of my courage once again and wrote her an email. Yet, maybe she didn't really use her email? I had told my father that I wanted to transfer to the school. It didn't really matter to him, and the school happened to be quite good too, so I agreed almost immediately. If he had known the truth, he would have slapped me in the face and called me a disgrace. Yeah, deservingly so. The fuck are you on about, Jimmy? I had also found that she liked playing tennis. So of course I bought myself a racket immediately. I even finished reading all 42 damage of the manga series The Kid of Tennis. Kek W. Huh. I know Prince of Tennis. Can't say I know The Kid of Tennis. Prince of Tennis was a good anime, by the way. Good series. Good manga, good anime. Okay, Kid of Tennis. I would have never thought that I would get the chance to partner with her in a doubles match on my first day at the new school. And I'd also never realized that, well, everything in the manga was a lie. The only time I ever touched the ball, it hit the referee. Oh crap, I suck so bad. She must hate me now. We ended up in a tiebreak for the match. I had read about this in the manga. Basically, it was a quick way to decide the winner when both sides had been evenly matched. If it wasn't for me, she would have already won easily. The ball was coming again. It was a fast one, and it was flying toward my right side. I was so nervous that my hand was shaking uncontrollably. I tried my best to hold the racket as steady as I could. I took a step to the right. I rushed forward. I took a step to the right almost out of instinct, but I still let the ball pass. Even if I tried to hit the ball, it would never go in. From behind me, I heard her hitting the ball. Good job! But before I could finish my thought, I felt a sudden shock of numbness and pain from the back of my head. I completely blacked out. I was in the infirmary when I woke up. It was already noon. I looked around. There was no one else in the room but the school nurse. Oh, Jimmy, what did you think was going to happen? Jimmy. Well, let's go, gamers. Well, let's make him twist his ankle for once. Alright. Let's see. She was standing on the right side at the back. Jimmy was standing on the left side at the net. Let's visualize real quick. We have the field. Okay, we have the field. She is standing on the right side at the back. Right back. He's standing left side at the net. Okay. Aim was in the center of the back court. To her left. Center back court to the left. He's here. She's here. She's here. So she shouldn't step to the right. Took a step to the right. Sudden twist of my ankle. She shouldn't rush forward. Path of absolute kindness. Yeah, but in the path of absolute kindness, no one twists their ankle. He was standing much further left, wasn't he? Yes. Isn't it? If he twists his ankle, center of backcourt, she is standing in the back. Center of backcourt. Backcourt is like this part and it's in the center, so maybe she has to rush forward. He took a step to the right, twists his ankle, so only falls. She hits it. Okay, I think this is it. I don't know. Seems most logical to me. Even worse, the ball went straight into the back of Jimmy's head. How? What do you mean? Yeah, but if he... Ball was to my left, but was stumbling to the right. See? She doesn't need to step to the right. God damn it. This isn't it either. I need to replay this. Even if this is the one, we need to replay. Too exhausted, fell asleep. Yeah, whatever. We replay. Retry. So she doesn't step to the right. But he doesn't step to the right either. Yeah, after twisting his ankle. That's what they... Okay. Okay. Wait, this is bad? Okay. We retry. Do we make him swing it? Flying towards my right side. Maybe it's this. Yeah, Jimmy the hero. Maybe this is it. I swung my racket with my eyes closed. The ball flew over the baseline. It was out. No! Okay, so this isn't it either. Jimmy took a swing at the ball. Ball flew over the baseline. Out. 7-9. We lost. I lost. My precious 30 boxes of chocolate milk. Okay, this isn't it either. He is on the left side. Took a swing at the ball, but I almost tripped. I had to take another step to stop myself from falling over. The tennis ball flew over the net, kissed the baseline, compressed and bounced up. Then it was stuck in the wired fence around the court. Match point saved. Rocky was such a sneaky bastard. With Jimmy barely able to move, he was now aiming every ball at him. But Jimmy was able to get out of the way almost every time, even with a twisted ankle. We were coordinating surprisingly well.
After a while, Wang Chang, I think, Wang Chang was left standing there too. The game had become a singles match between Rocky and me. Maybe Jamie was a lucky charm, because we eventually won the game 15-13. What a great partner. I had won my chalky milk. Hooray. Jesus, well that took fucking 20 turns. Fell to the ground and my ankle hurt like hell. Fortunately, we won the point thanks to her. Yay, thanks to her. Now our opponents were hitting the ball towards me exclusively, but Li Wen was too good. Kick W. And eventually we won. More importantly, she ran over and high-fived me. I wasn't just daydreaming about this, she really did just give me a high five. Her hand felt so warm. I would never forget that moment. My dude, you're creepy. You're fucking creepy. Jesus. Can't be serious. Alright. Well. We got it. We have a new letter. Strange teacher. I don't like the sound of that. Wait, so we're close, but we're not all there yet. Well, whatever. It has been 4 hours. It has also been an absolute pleasure. But sometimes fun things must come to an end. I'm hella tired.